the Padres who have come over, they have a split squad tonight. They've kept their regulars, most of their regulars back in Peoria to play the Rockies. So Jace Bowen leads off, plays center field, Bryce Johnson in right, Ramon Laureano in left, batting third, batting fourth, Ty France at first, Luis Campusano behind the plate, Nick Solak at second, pitch now to designated hitter. Jose Monanda is the third baseman, and Mason McCoy batting ninth and playing shortstop, and Shinobu Yamamoto. Final tune-up before opening day, looking to go 5 innings or so. He was stretched out to go 5 innings, 4 home runs this spring. Yamamoto turns and fires, and it's fouled off for strike 2. We're going to face the heat. One thing about it is low humidity. The game for Atlanta during the summer. And it hires one right over the outside corner, 2-seamer. Strike 3 call, and that's how it begins. Right fielder for San Diego tonight. And the 0-2. 1-2 delivery. Swing, and his strike 3. His splitter struck him out. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts. Tonight batting third, 273 this spring wave. Too much kicks, fires. All of high. Here's the pitch. Swung down, tap fouled, back pitch. And the payoff. Struck him out, swinging with a cutter. Masanoto Yamamoto strikes out the side, and he gets the ball with a different pitch. Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Tucker, and Mookie Betts coming out. But strikeout number 1, there's 2, and gets Laureano here. Relive Will Smith's history-making Game 7 home run, March 28th, and the Diamondbacks come to play the Dodgers. First 40,000. Take home Will's go-ahead home run bobblehead presented by Bank of America. Dodgers.com/promotions. We have a trip for Team USA, and we'll Low hops this one up. Shallow right. And who's got it? Well, right, but still, of course, finding ways. This one who's looked at his shallow center, that's going to get down for a hit. Teoscar Hernandez with the first Dodger hit tonight. Went out sing, but that's the way the break the bats hit. You probably thought he had the long drive competition all wrapped up, but did not happen. Jack Sawinski hit one 467 on pitch. And it's ripped to the right field. They're out of base hit. Back-to-back singles for the Dodgers in the bottom of the second. And Teoscar Hernandez did a good job in avoiding being hit by that sharply, primarily. Belted to left field on a line. Hit high catch is made by Ramon Laureano. The runner stay put. So basically, it's going to be a leverage situation. So if you get, in this case, you got 2 men on. He wants him to keep loves. They go, Ross hits it down the left field line. That's a fair ball. It's going to bounce off the sideline. Teoscar comes around third. He'll score. Tino Weeble holds Muncy at third. The Dodgers with a 1-0 lead as Miguel Rojas drives in the first run of the game. And but Miguel Rojas gets the run in, and it's 1-0 Dodgers after 2. Came in a little under budget with the pitches, too. Usually, Adam Towney fouls this one and hits one himself to tie him. I had chased a pitch there. And Alec Jacobs going to call home tonight. Kyle Tucker is 0 for 2. 1 out, nobody on. Dodgers up a run, 1-0. 1-0 to Tucker, fouled back by Dave. It's been kind of, anything unexpected really going on. There's a hot shot. That's through the left side for a base hit for Tucker. And I think if you go through a camp as long as this one, he's 0 for 1. Walked back in the first inning, and he popped up to the first baseman, Ty France, in the third. Right side of the infield, wide open. Pitch number 8 of the at-bat. Inside of Mookie's walk for the second tender's workout, the way that you won't normally get to see. And they have had a great time here, and a lot of folks that have come to Camelback Ranch this spring. Feed and takes a 1. Swing and the pitch. And swung out and lifted his center field. That's a base hit. Tucker will stop at third, and it was the changeup that he hit out there. And so Freeman with another base hit. His first one tonight. And then it's like Jacob is not going to face Will Smith. It's Zamora, the acting manager. It's like he's coming to get the right-hander. If he's reaching for the baseball, we'll have a pitching change timeout. Bases full of Dodgers, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Dodgers 1, Padres nothing. Appearances, record of 1-3 and a high ERA at 7.08. Will Smith at the plate with the bases loaded, 1 out. In Will's career with the bases loaded, he is 23 for 70. That's a .329 batting average. Trying to extend the score here. You know, they kind of mush together after one. Oh, Will looks at strike 3. Got a sinker right at the knees. And there is ball 4, and it's 2-0 Dodgers. Fastball was outside. Well, now when he takes the lawn, they had a big difference in the count. Obviously, Tucker comes into the scoreline and calling, interpreting. 3-1 inside, ball 4, and Gillespie has walked back-to-back men. Mookie will come in to score. It's 3-0. And I don't mean that from the beloved for his thing, Flynn. You loaded 2 down. Swings at, pops it up. Center field. Jace Bowen is under it. And the Dodgers will leave him loaded, but they pick up 2 more. And we'll head to the 6th inning at Camelback Ranch. 3-0 Dodgers. It's a shot. Makes his first appearance since returning from the World Baseball Classic. Pitching for Team Puerto Rico. His ground ball is short. Picked up by Betts, fires across, and Mason McCoy is out one way. We were in New York a few years ago when Timmy Trumpet played him live. Hitting ground ball to short. Mookie one-handed, throwing on the run, he got him. The place went crazy when he came out of the bullpen. That one slapped to left. Charles Davalon is now out there in left field, and he'll chase it to the corner and in with a 2-out double is Bryce Johnson. So one thing, since Diaz came in, looking at the Padres, they had not been the least big. And Laureano swings. It's a high fly ball deep to left, carrying toward the wall. It is gone. It's a home run. Amal Laureano. And Diaz gives up a 2-out 2-run home run, and it's now 3-2. I'm going to be swinging early in the count. Here's a standpoint. Maybe you think, look, you don't want to fall behind in the count with Diaz. And so Dave Roberts is coming to get Edwin Diaz, facing 4 hitters here. Pitching change timeout, 1-run game. And Gillespie's still in there for the Padres, so more than likely be the last at bat of the ball game for Miguel Rojas. And Miguel grounds it up the middle of base hit. Rogers with a 3-2 lead, bottom of the 6th inning. And probably a pinch runner right now. Yep, that's going to be the case. Miguel's going to be dim on. And that's where the Dodgers grabbed him in the 9th round of 2024. He grounds it up the middle to the light of second base. McClain speeding around second on his way to 3rd. And the Dodgers now with runners at the corners. He's up to Mendel, isn't it? Playing, stretching the legs out, getting over it. And then tightens it back up. Go to first, and Myers is back. It's not exactly Nomar Garciaparra territory where Nomar would, do the thing with it, tapping his toes and do the thing with his wrists of his batting glove. But that's kind of a new one right there. He does it between every pitch. And he does it rather late. The other guys will readjust it, when they're out of the box. 2, it ain't strike 3 call. He got the sweeper down by the knees. And it's a minor league lineup. And slaps one to right field. That's going to track for a hit. Myers comes in to score. And that's where you build up confidence as a young player. And you get in the A game. You're playing a night game. It's a Friday night. Oh. And you go the opposite way with a pitch and knocked it in. And RBI hit. Actually, McLean that came in to score, and Myers over the third. Here's Charles Davalon. He went out to play left field last inning. He has asserted for Tasker Hernandez, but he's being put in the batting order in a different spot. Well, you know what? He went into Freeman's spot. Freeman also came out, so that's all right. All right. We'll figure it out as we go. Yeah. And the chopper, it's in foul territory. All right. Yeah, right. Davalon out of the University of Arkansas. The high school in Altamonte Springs, Florida. First round pick by the Dodgers last year. They got him in the supplemental part of the draft. He was the 41st overall selection. Really good outfielder. His team went very far in the College World Series last year, losing to the eventual champion LSU Tigers. It takes some players a little bit of time to adjust from collegiate ball to the pros. Touched upon a moment ago, first of all, the length of the season. Yeah. It's day after day after day. It is much more grueling, much more demanding, and more difficult. One out first and third, 1-2 to Davalon from Gillespie. And he offered up the slider and missed and strikes out. Two-way. More, and he's around Eliezer Alfonso now up. He would take over for Will Smith behind the plate. Switch hitter and no bad left-handed against Gillespie, the righty. There's been pretty much the third catcher this spring. And with Will Smith gone to the WBC, Alfonso had a lot of extra at-bats. You're in the A games. And you'll swing and miss at the first offer curveball. Kind of the way it goes in spring training, too. The third catcher usually goes right for the very last day because they need more people to catch bullpens. Hit some baseballs very hard, too, and he's had some chance to swing the bat. This one high in the air to center field. Coming in is Bowen. He'll make the catch. Side retired, inning over. We're on to the seventh inning at Camelback Ranch. It's the Dodgers 4, Padres 2. And Kirsten's got more. What's coming up? Yes, of course, we got to catch up with Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who threw 5 innings, 68 pitches, 7 strikeouts. And he said, when you look at, of course, his time here in Arizona and being away with Team Japan, the World Baseball Classic, he feels really good heading into opening day. He's built up. And even he said in this outing tonight, he got to kind of check off a final few things on his checklist. One of those were first pitch strikes. The other one was pitching with runners on base and executing his pitches to get out of different situations. So he feels, just when he looks at his spring as a whole, really good and excited for that first start on opening day in Los Angeles. Because, of course, last year he had opening day in Tokyo, guys. But yeah, he looks ready. And think about when he pitched with men on base, too. He had, gave up a double and then been a home run and back-to-back batters. That was in the, that wasn't it. That came in, that was it. 2 outs in the 6th. Edwin Diaz gave that up, but he had some walk, actually. 2 singles back-to-back is what I was thinking of in the second inning. But he did really well in terms of the first pitch strike, as Kirsten was talking about. But live hitters have not been really productive tonight. In fact, since Diaz gave up the double and the homer, they've been 3 for 25 since with 10 strikeouts. The rest of the game. It's the second walk issued by Dodger pitching. Evan Shaw throwing the left-hander, looking for the final 3 outs tonight. Dodgers leading 4-2. Uh, uh, yeah, yeah. 0-1 pitch. It's outside. Yeah, so early ups and a quick turnaround tomorrow. Show and go tomorrow. We will. 1-1 to Kai Murphy. You know, you're going to race them and listen. To LA, you're flying, I'm driving. By the time you hit the car to the airport, check it in, get the shuttle, go through Kia, so get on a plane, taxi out, fly, transportation from the airport to downtown. We'll see who arrives first. Well, we'll see. Here's a floater in the left field, a base hit from Murphy. 2 men on with 2 out. I don't know. You might know because I have an extra step. I got to go from the airport to downtown. You can just go from here straight to downtown. Wayne, I'm not just saying. You're probably going to beat me. You'll win that race tomorrow. I will get the miles, though. No, you will not. And I will. But as a consolation prize, yes, you get to drive me to Anaheim on Sunday. Oh, whoopee. Yeah. Position. Itch is up by. For Evan Shaw, to keep at least one of those runners on base here tonight. That's it up in the air, right field. Sorota's under it. Johnson tagged from third. Throw goes to the cutoff. And it's now a 1-run game, 4-3. Keeps the runner at second base. Sacrifice fly by Ty France. Luis Campusano, 1 for 3, and a single in the second inning. Well, the kick in the pitch by the lefty Shaw, way up and away. On fire. 1-0 pitch. And here's a swing and a foul back. Look at the little out like through here in here. One ball and 1 strike to Campusano. Top of the 9th inning, 1-run game. Time runs at second. Rochelle backs him up. Dodgers do have action in the bullpen in case they need it, and if the Padres tie it, they'll need it because they'll go to the bottom of the 9th. 2-1 delivery. And is sliced foul down the right field side. Two ball, 2 strike count. Shows up on to get down, like to get Campusano here, get down on their final out. 3-2 pitch from Shaw. Walked it. Well, Palagoa runs on base, so and snapped the way to do it. All right, now you get a ground ball double play, game over. McSolak, second baseman, coming up. A pinch runner and he's second, it looks like. Alex McCoy coming off the bench to pinch run. And a pitch. That's it for a strike. Well, tonight is the largest crowd they have had at Camelback Ranch for any game, Dodgers or White Sox. 12,708 tonight. Another sellout. Dodgers have sold out a bunch of games this spring. 0-1. A strike call. Nothing into the Solak. Calling the fielder's strike. The batter's challenging. And it's a strike. Call's confirmed. San Diego has one remaining. That's great. Dodgers have been perfect on their challenge. They didn't challenge it, but the challenges have all gone the Dodgers' way tonight. Your pitch. And he went around. That's strike 3. So I'm like not happy about it. Well, he's trying to load up at the same time, get out of the way of the pitch. Played umpire Paul Clennon saying, "Hey, I'm not going to listen to it." But a bat went out after the baseball. So Padres down to their final out, 2-on and 2 out in the ninth. Shaw's pitch to Schnell, the DH, a strike. One out to go. Shaw's 0-1. Outside corner for a crawled strike. They feel living with his earlier. They're going to challenging it. Here's a strike. If batter's challenging. Now why not? Right? You got nothing to lose. I was confirmed. San Diego has 0 remaining. Now they're out. That's the worst challenge that we had seen so far. I need a spring. I mean, you can't keep it in your pocket, right? But 0-2. Up high, water goes, and it is an 8 third. And boy, oh boy, is that a risky time to try that. Hey, if you end the game on that play, somebody's hearing about it. My goodness. That is some riverboat gambling right there by the Padres. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And the ball game is over. Well, Evan Shaw took up a save here tonight. Dodgers get a win. They're now 19-8. The Padres dropped to 14 and 12, and depending on what happened in their split squad tonight over in Peoria. That's going to do it for the ninth portion of our Cactus League games. Only one other game to play in Arizona, and that'll be tomorrow morning starting at 11. But tonight, the Dodgers on a very hot night. I'm up with a 1-run victory, 4-3. Join us tomorrow on Sportsnet LA when the Dodgers take on the A's at 11 a.m. Now, stay tuned. More access, folks. Thank the Dodgers. World Monday. Houston Watson and our entire crew. I said never have a great night. Dodgers have the first. Yes, you.